Top 10 attractions to explore in Australia. Australia is the world's biggest island and the smallest continent. There is plenty of room to move in Australia. And with so many attractions to see and appreciate, there's no reason not to go on a walkabout trip. Whether embracing the traditional lifestyle of the country's Aboriginal people relaxing on a sun-kissed beach, or partying the night away in a metropolis hotspot. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today, we are going to talk about the top 10 attractions to explore in Australia. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started. Number 10. Perth. Perth, Western Australia's capital, is quite distant from the rest of the country, but it is frequently ranked as one of the most livable cities in the world due to its laid-back ambience, outstanding cultural sites, and a diverse choice of activities. Many of Perth's attractions are located near water, whether it's the beaches along the Sunset Coast to the north or the parks, footpaths, and picnic places that line the Swan River. Fremantle, often known as Frio among locals, is the city's port. A lively marina that has recently developed a reputation as a haven for artists and students. Kata Beach, located just a few miles north of Fremantle, is Perth's most popular beach. Kings Park, one of the world's largest city parks, covers 1,000 acres and includes Mount Eliza, a hill overlooking the city, as well as a botanical garden with aerial walkways and the State War Memorial Park. The Perth Zoo allows visitors to interact closely with kangaroos and other Australian creatures. Number 9. Kangaroo Island. Kangaroo Island, the country's third largest island, is located close to the coast of South Australia, approximately 45 minutes by ferry from Cape Jarvis, one of the state's most popular tourist sites. Its pristine surroundings are home to breathtaking scenery and an abundance of animals. Its diverse nature reserves contain everything from massive dunes and towering cliffs to enormous caves and breathtaking rock formations. These are home to echidnas, koalas and kangaroos with penguins, sea lions, and dolphins. Observed offshore, its various landscapes are ideal for a variety of outdoor activities, including hiking, sandboarding, and scuba diving. Aside from its abundant natural resources, wildlife, and recreational activities, Kangaroo Island also offers a variety of delectable local produce and exquisite wines for tourists to sample. These can be found in any of the island's 4 main towns, as well as on the many small farms and wineries that dot the landscape. Number 8. Brisbane. Brisbane, a famous tourist destination, is a vibrant, dynamic city that enjoys wonderful weather all year. It has a population of approximately 2 million, making it Australia's third largest city after Sydney and Melbourne. Located in the Sunshine State, many people stop here on their route to the great resorts and beaches to the north and south. Set along the Brisbane River, the city's wonderful environment makes outdoor sports particularly popular. You may choose from a wide range of options, including bicycling, climbing, and hiking. Brisbane is a fun and welcoming city with a vibrant music scene that has made it one of the world's music capitals. There are numerous places in town where you can enjoy a wonderful event. With so many fantastic restaurants and bars to select from, Brisbane is not to be missed. Number 7. Tasmania. Tasmania, despite being separated from the rest of the country, is one of the best places to visit in Australia. About half of its land area is protected as the government works to preserve the natural resources. Exploring its terrain is just enthralling, with lonely wildness and alpine plateaus punctuated by magnificent white beaches, waterfalls, and woods. A boat journey down its rugged shoreline is equally rewarding, and you may even spot dolphins, penguins, and seals along the way. Eating and drinking in Hobart, Tasmania's capital city, is an incredible pleasure because of the abundance of excellent local produce, and the restaurants and pubs are fantastic. Throughout the year, The island holds a variety of wonderful festivals featuring local beer and wine, as well as arts and music events. Number 6. Whitsunday Islands. Off the northeastern coast of Queensland are the Whitsunday Islands, one of Australia's most well-known tourist destinations. Because it is part of the Great Barrier Reef, the majority of the archipelago is protected as a national park, resulting in breathtaking scenery and picture-perfect beaches. The Whitsundays are ideal for snorkeling and scuba diving because of their plethora of underwater riches and vibrant coral reefs. Sailing around its 74 islands and islets is very popular, as is relaxing on its sun-kissed beaches. The archipelago's Whitehaven Beach is one of the most beautiful in the world. While the Whitsunday Islands are most recognized for their stunning natural beauty, they also include some of the country's earliest Aboriginal archaeological sites. Because the lovely islands are currently largely abandoned and underdeveloped, with just a few resorts and campsites scattered throughout, it is advisable to plan tours and activities at Airlie Beach on the mainland. Number 5. Melbourne. Melbourne is the second most populous city in Australia and the capital of the state of Victoria. Melbourne, located on Australia's southeastern coast on the vast natural harbour of Port Phillip, is regarded as both the country's cultural hub and a major port. Citizens from all over the world have flocked to the streets to enjoy the great quality of life. Its diverse population is reflected in the delectable cuisine and distinct districts that make it such an interesting location to visit. Melbourne's city centre sector has the most attractions, including the city's most well-known icon, the Flinders Street Railway Station. The many clocks hanging above the Edwardian Era Station's entrance are a popular gathering place. The skyscraper Eureka Tower has the Southern Hemisphere's highest viewing platform, located on the 88th floor. Visitors can go out onto a glass-enclosed compartment to enjoy panoramic views of the harbour and the green Dandenong mountain range beyond. Visitors to the Carlton neighbourhood can explore the largest museum in the Southern Hemisphere. The Melbourne Museum celebrates the country's rich social past, from Indigenous cultures to its love of sports and horse racing, and it also features significant exhibits depicting Australia's natural heritage. The city's parklands, which frequently provide shade from tall, mature trees, will appeal to visitors looking for outdoor activities. Swimmers and sunbathers will love Melbourne's bayside beaches. Brighton Beach has colorful bathing huts that give it a nostalgic atmosphere. St. Kilda Beach is a popular destination, both for swimming and for the clubs and restaurants that surround the shore. From dawn to sunset, there is always something intriguing to see and do in Melbourne. Number 4. Kakadu National Park. Kakadu National Park, occupied by Aboriginal people for over 40,000 years, is home to over 5,000 ancient rock art sites that are fascinating to visit. It is a place of enormous cultural and natural value. The park is vast and features several beautiful natural sites, making it well worth a visit. The Kakadu escarpment is especially impressive. With a variety of ecosystems inside the park's boundaries, you can hike through deserted sandstone escarpments 1 minute and bathe in waterfalls and pools the next before learning about some of the old rock paintings. While it can become very busy, Kakadu's vast area allows you to appreciate everything the park has to offer in peace and quiet if you venture slightly off the usual route. Number 3. Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system. The Great Barrier Reef, located in the Coral Sea off the coast of Queensland, Australia, is vast and includes over 2,900 coral reefs, as well as hundreds of islands and cays. One of the most diverse and intricate ecosystems in the world today, the reef is the result of millions of living things working together over millions of years. The Great Barrier Reef Marine Park now protects the reef, which has long been known and used by Torres Strait Islander and Aboriginal Australian peoples. It supports a diverse range of marine life, including 1,500 fish species and 360 corals, as well as whales, dolphins, marine turtles, sea snakes, and birds that hatch on the small islands. The best way to experience the Reef is to take one of the numerous boat trips that sail along Queensland's northern coast. Cairns is widely regarded as the main gateway to the Reef, but other places, including Townsville, Port Douglas, Yeppoon, Mission Beach, and Cooktown, also provide cruise services. Number 2. Uluru-Kata, Tjuta National Park. Uluru, a world-famous and beautiful monument, is easily recognizable due to its reddish-red tint. The massive rock is breathtaking to see and is the primary reason the national park is so popular. Its grandeur and uniqueness leave an indelible impression on those who see it. While Uluru is the major attraction, the equally stunning rock formations of Kata Tjuta are worth exploring, and tourists can participate in a variety of activities. The Anangu Aboriginal people own the land, which holds enormous cultural and spiritual significance for them. You may learn more about their way of life in the beautiful cultural center. This national park's breathtaking splendor is truly awe-inspiring, with numerous excellent walks, bike rides, and tours. Number 1. Sydney. Sydney is a beautiful city with many positive aspects. Sydney is a modern city with an illustrious past that stands out for its picturesque harbour. For thousands of years, the region's initial residents resided on the harbour's bank. During the 1780s, the harbour served as a landing point for convicts being transported to Australia. Today, ferries carry passengers on trips beneath the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge and past the historic Sydney Opera House. Adventurers can board a ferry to Manly Wharf and rent kayaks to explore the inlets of Sydney Harbour National Park, or they can sign up for surf lessons at Manly Beach. The Federation Cliff Walk is a 5-kilometer, 3-mile route that begins at Raleigh Reserve Park and offers breathtaking views of the sea, port, and the Macquarie Lighthouse, Australia's first and longest operational lighthouse. Sydney's beaches are ideal for spending a nice summer day swimming or simply relaxing on the sand. Bondi Beach, Manly, and Coogee are the most popular, although many others have their own unique appeal. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.